Yes, now my students, let us see another concept of our topic of bonding, chemical formula and nomenclature, which is all about the chemical name of chemical substance. And here, when we talk about the chemical names, are usual using to give the accurate description of the composition of substance, including those we encounter daily. Kwamba hizi chemical name ni yale majina ambayo yanakuwa assigned to the different compounds or substance depending on their classification or group or and so forth, as we encountered in our daily life. For instance, you can see the sodium chloride at home, it is commonly salt. So there is a chemical names of different substances we are giving them. For instance, it is very rare to ask someone to give you sodium chloride used in your food. Instead you will ask for the common salt. Kwa mfano nyumbani ni ngumu sana kumwambia mtu naomba sodium chloride niweke kwenye chakula, naomba sodium chloride niweke kwenye, naomba socrate sugar niweke, socrate ambayo ni sugar niweke kwenye chai. It's very rare, ni mara chache sana. So what are you using? You are using these common names whereby you will ask for the common salt, naomba chumvi. You will ask for common name whereby you will say I need the sugar, unahitaji sukari, and you will not say unataka nini, socrate. That is why there are common names for some substance, kwamba hiyo ndo maana kwamba kunakuwa na hizi common names. Something to note here is it is important to note some common names are inaccurate and may vary from one place to another, and therefore they cannot tell the chemical composition of a substance. Kwamba some of them are inaccurate na zinategemea kulingana na mazingira, kulingana na sehemu, kulingana na item, kulingana na object and so forth. Na yenyewe sometimes haiwezi kuambia the exact composition of your element of a certain substance. Good example is salt. Salt, ukifika kwenye mazingira mengine at our home place, you can't uwezi kukuta wanaita ni chumvi, yani kuna jina lake lingine ambalo wamelia assign there. So it's very difficult to know the exact composition of a substance. Lakini utaona tena hii nini, ilo jina ambalo wamelia assign kulingana mazingira yao sio sahihi. So these names sometimes, these common names sometimes are inaccurate, na disadvantage yake nyingine ni kwamba haikupi the exact composition of your substance. Consider the table which show the list of common names for some chemicals and their respective chemical formula. Kwamba kunakuwa na some chemical names na their respective chemical formulas. Chemical names. Kwamba tunakuwa na chemical name ambalo ni most assigned in our daily life, lakini vile vile kunakuwa na chemical name ambayo hiyo sasa ndio inakupa exact composition ya substance na pia inakuwa ni accurate. Na kule tunaona ni chemical formula. For instance, we have baking soda. Baking soda is mostly used in our daily life kwenye cooking, mandazi and so forth. Lakini chemical name yake ni sodium hydroxide carbonate or sodium bicarbonate. So it's very difficult or it is very rare someone to ask for sodium bicarbonate. Ni ngumu sana. Atakachoomba au atakachoenda kununua dukani anajua kwamba ananunua baking soda, you see, or baking powder and so forth. Also we have gypsum. Gypsum hii inatumika sana katika ujenzi, cement zile. So ni ngumu sana mtu kutumia hizi chemical names ambayo tunajua kwamba gypsum ni made up of hydrated calcium sulfate. Kwa hiyo ni ngumu sana mtu kusema naomba hydrated calcium sulfate, instead ataomba gypsum, kitu kama hiko. So you can see these common names and the chemical names the way they vary. So it's very important to have the chemical name and the common names, where ila ujue kwamba ukiwa na common name sometimes ina lose ile ina accurate, afu ni difficult to know composition of substance. There is a lot of common names. Kwa mfano hapa tuna marble ambayo ni calcium carbonate, ile kule ni chemical formula yake. Here we have caustic soda ambayo ni sodium hydroxide, we have caustic potash, we have chalk. Chalk tunazitumia shuleni mostly during teaching learning processes. It's very difficult a teacher to tell you kwenda ofisini kuchukua calcium carbonate. Hawezi kuambia hivyo, but teacher he or she will use common names ambayo ni chalk. Tunajua kwamba chalk, atakwambia go to the office and take a piece of chalk, lakini hatakwambia ukachukue piece of calcium carbonate. It's very rare and it's very difficult. Why? Ni kwa sababu ya hizi common names ambazo zinakuwa assigned kulingana na item, vile vile kulingana na particular environment belongs. Another is common salt. Hii nimetolea kwenye mfano kwamba common salt tunajua kama ni sodium chloride. So nyumbani mtu akitaka kupika chakula, akitaka kuweka ile chumvi, hata mwambia mdogo wake au atasema ngoja nichukue niweke sodium chloride. No, atatumia the table salt. Another is soda ash, limestone, which is made up of calcium hydroxide and so forth. But also we have the scaled lime. Hii hapa ni made up of calcium hydroxide solid materials. We have quick lime. Hizi ni common names, lakini chemical names kuna calcium oxide. Kwa hiyo calcium oxide, in other way we have quick lime. Also we have a plaster on Paris is POP. Their common name, chemical name is calcium sulfate. So you can see these people, they are using this POP, this plaster of Paris, lakini they tend to use the way it belongs to their environment, or it tend to use according to the item, the way they are, but they have their chemical names ambayo ni calcium sulfate. Also water. Water is very difficult somebody to order you dihydrogen monoxide, H2O. Ni ngumu sana mtu kukuadi hichi kitu, lakini kukuoda hiki kitu, lakini atakachokuambia atakwambia give me water and not dihydrogen monoxide. Hatakwambia hivyo. So you see the common name inatumika kulingana na mazingira, kulingana na item ilipo. Another is vitamin C, ambayo ni ascorbic acid. So it's very difficult for you somebody to order you or to tell you that use this because it's made up of ascorbic acid, what and so forth. So what he or she will tell you, anatumia common name ambayo ni vitamin C. Once you hear about vitamin C, unajua kabisa hii ni familiar with you, instead of using the ascorbic acid. Also sugar, as I said, sucrose. Mtu akwambia go and take for me sucrose. What is the sucrose? But there is a common names which are used depending on the environment, depending on the item. So mtu atakuorder what? Sugar, and sugar is familiar with you kwa sababu ndo common name. Another is sulfide of ammonia, SA. This is ammonium sulfate. So another is urea. There is a lot. This is some of the list of the compounds which show the common names, chemical names, and the chemical formula of this different chemical substance. Now my student, after looking the concept of covalent binary compounds and just a little bit concerning on the chemical formulas, chemical names of the different chemical substances, now there is a task for you here. You have to try it so as you can enhance your session of today. The first question is, what do you understand about the following terms? There is a binary compound, binary ionic compound, binary covalent compound, and the second question is, with example, show the steps of naming binary ionic and covalent compound. I hope because you will listen carefully and attentively the session, it will be easy for you to attempt the task also. Thank you. This marks the end of our topic of bonding, chemical formula, and nomenclature. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and you have passed through the whole series of this session. Thank you so much, my student. But all in all, don't forget to share this while you are watching. Don't forget to share with your students. But also, don't forget to follow our Educare Media and don't forget to comment. Any comment, you should comment in the place of comment. But also, I wish you a nice learning and a nice moment. Bye bye.